Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week when judging begins on a Friday. This week then, the theme is none other than From East to West, Then Till Now. The individual clues include keeping it casual for our helm, fashionably late elegant for our body, go west for our legs, and tippity-ah hat for our feet. In this video, we have a 100 score, as well as the easiest 80 we could come up with hopes to help new players and free trial players alike. For the 100 score then, as you can see, I personally went for a flat cap. Flat caps are very easily craftable in the game. In fact, this is a level 45 cloth craft recipe using undyed felt, toad leather and woolen yarn. These are also very easily accessible on the market board with a restriction on the actual item of only being level 1 or above, making it excellent if you can get your hands on this or if you can craft it yourself. Alternatives to this slot do actually include things like the tackle keeps cap. That will also work but is locked towards fishing, as well as the green, red and white berets. Those will all work. The berets in particular then, those are also a cloth craft recipe. Those start with the red one being level 40, the green beret being 41, and the normal woolen beret and white berets being level 42. Those should all work for gold, however I've only tested the flat cap and the green beret this week that work. Moving on then to our next slot, we have ourselves the body. For the fashionably late elegant clue, you can probably imagine it's going to be any late elegant armor. This includes both the Disciple of War and Disciple of Magic chess pieces. You can get any of these at the Wolf's Den Pier from the Wolf Mark Quartermaster. Go on the selected Disciple of Magic or Disciple of War tab. Scroll all the way to the bottom of the armor section and you will find the late elegant armor. I went for the casting one because I had some boots that I wanted to work around. For the legs then, I went for the New World hose, or Jose, depending on how you want to pronounce that. Those are actually crafted with cloth craft once again. This is a level 50 3-star recipe using New World macabre, cashmere cloth, saurium leather and woolen yarn. These are level 50 craft. The actual item itself is market tradable and you can get this for level 1 or above. And then finally we move on to the boots. The boots are the thing that's probably going to be easy for some and annoying for others. Of course, these are the R-hat Kayahan of whatever you are. So you can get these to match whatever particular role you're playing as. Personally, I went for the casting ones because I wanted to, it's the ones I had, the ones that dropped, and then I just tailored the chest around that because obviously there's some restrictions. You can get any of these R-hat Kayahan from 3 dungeons in the Stormblood expansion, Alamigo, Kagane Castle, or Temple of the Fist. All of them are level 70. Of course, you can unsynchronize these if you're above that. And if you are on the free trial, these are easily accessible. Just get whichever boots drop and then tailor the chest piece from Wolfmarks around that. All of this should be fairly accessible to you. And that's pretty much the 100 score. Not too bad, and of course if you had just 2 of these items, you'd be leading on to an easy 80, which is exactly what we have done here. We've combined 2 items from the 100, so this is either the, as I would suggest, the late elegant chess piece for 4,000 wolf marks, so do a bit of PvP, and combine that with the tippity-ah hat clue, the R-hat Kayahan from those 3 dungeons. Any of those boots will work with those chests and you're pretty much good to go. Obviously vice versa, you could get the flat cap or the berets, the green beret for example, and combine that with the New World hose if you have that as well, or mix and match between the two. If you've got the late elegant chest piece and the green beret, you could totally make this work as well, or the flat cap or whatever it might be. Anyway, it's not too bad this week and should be easily accessible, but my top tip for free trial players this week would definitely be to go and do Kagane Castle. It is the lesser of the 3 out of Alamigo, Temple of the Fist and Kagane Castle. It is actually fairly short and you should be able to queue for this at level 70 and get yourself some boots, then go do some PvP and fashion it around that. If you have access to crafting or you have done some, you can skip this entirely by crafting yourself the New World hose and the flat cap and Anyway, much love. Thank you so much for watching these videos each and every week. I will be sure to continue doing so. Be sure to check out the Reddit thread in the description where this is theorized each and every week, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.